Nothing to do with Kbash at all. I just thought that was a funny title, and I liked a lot of people. Also, I wish I had a fucking match for that bit, because, like, this shit looks so dumb, going, like, the end. You get the idea, though, because I'm doing the corn cob pipe. Hey, bro, shout out Kbash, though. That Borderlands video, crazy. Vanilla Wave video, gas. And I fuck with all, like, the JRPG series retrospectives and shit. Y'all realize how much angrier Ski Mask has gotten? Like, pretty obvious as to why, you know. Even, you know, with the Juice at X dying. Like, you can really tell it now. Like, it was pretty apparent in Sin City. But then, whatever the newest album was, bro, he sounded fucked up. Not like, I fucked up. I mean, I'm sure that too, but he sounds angry and sad at the world, bro. I mean, like, some of the songs are good, but overall, this is not it. I really fuck with you guys. And I understand why it's not, you know, not as good as the previous ones. But, I hope he gets better and shit. On it, most of his albums is gas, bro. I didn't even really fuck with Sin City. Y'all have seen this shirt. I'm not wearing it right now. I'm not wearing any shirt right now. I'm wearing a fucking white. You know, it feels weird mentioning this, but like, whatever. Shout out Sonoda, bro. Like, obviously very similar sound to Ski Mask. I think everyone knows Gorilla Glue, or the highest chance of. Hey, bro. Feels like a weird time in the video to bring this up, but shout out Sonoda, right? He sounds a lot like Ski Mask, and he does have like that like older Ski Mask vibe to some of his music. I know you like Comparison, obviously. Shout out Gorilla Glue, probably the one everyone knows. But even his shit with like, it's like even his shit like Xanakin Skywalker is not also good as Xanakin Skywalker. But his new track with Xanakin Skywalker, honestly, that shit went crazy, bro. That shit was tight as fuck. I was wondering if that like one Mount Eerie album was like overrated. I don't cry a lot, right? Granted, I was in an emotional state. And if you don't know what the Mount Eerie I'm talking about, it's like a crow flew by or some shit. Bro, that shit be crying with like a third track, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. That shit was crazy. Like, holy fuck, bro. Great album though. Highly recommend it. It's not the same kind of sad as Everywhere at the End of Time. That one's 6-hour album. But that's kind of like more of an. It's obviously music, right? Like, it couldn't be done in any other medium. Yada yada yada. My whole normal spiel about what makes a medium good. But it's much more of like, not that with experiences. It revolves around that length of time. You know, it's because of how much time you spend with the album. It's like, it's a 6-hour album you're meant to listen to in one sitting. That's fucking insane. And so, like, while it's a work of art and it is like incredibly sad, I can very much see that criticism of it. Whereas Mount Eerie, I guess we don't like the Midwest emo kind of thing, but even then you're still like, holy shit, because the whole thing it's a normal album, but it's made like a year after his wife died of cancer or something. It was really good. Getting into independent comics recently. Normally I would just like listen to them. This is like Marvel and DC comics on like audio platforms, but when it comes to, you know, independent comics and shit, I like to actually support them. And bro, Deadly Class gotta be one of the best tragedies I've ever read. At least the first, like, the first arc, the Marcus arc, we're gonna say that. And it's fuck Saya forever. I'm sure that she gets like a backstory and some sad bullshit, but ultimately she still fell to it, and like, we saw others who were willing to like get out of this realizing it was wrong. I'm just like, she's a bad person. Well, okay, that's not fair. They're all terrible people, but like, especially Saya. Fuck Saya. Okay. She's like a sophomore in high school, so I realize I'm taking into kind of the age, but like, It's the expected response. Also, how the fuck is Victor 14? That motherfucker's giant. Like, I get he's on steroids and KGB. How the fuck is he that? This motherfucker takes bullets like candy, bro. I don't let. No. I don't. No fucking way. He's okay. Back to Saya. And, like, it's the expected response, but. Just, like, manipulating the whole thing and getting Willie to like, get his first kill because she wanted the credit for it. And then getting Willie killed and Billy killed. And I gotta put spoiler alert for this one. I was trying to not spoil it, but like it's 7 years old, but like it's a comic, there's like a show came out. I don't know. I would just rather be safe than sorry, Fuck, it's really good. Oh shit! Speaking of indie comic, Tommy, went to Comic-Con. He got me like this fucking limited edition Magnolia pin, going off the comic art. I really like. I think the story in that way really cool. I think the art. I don't know, man. It just like some of them doesn't fit my style. Especially in the Magnoliaverse, like extended. Don't get me wrong. You have some like amazing art in there, but like it's more hit or miss for me personally. Obviously not objectively, but for me personally. Then and I'm not trying to say it's bad, right? Like objective. Or in terms of subjective objectivity, if you're a fucking nerd, it's like the line works really good and the shading's really good and shit, but just something about it doesn't sit right for me. Like fucking King Baltimore. Me and my dad were talking about it. Hellboy, like the whole Hellboy verse is probably like his favorite comic thing, right? Especially now, he really fucks with all like the modern stuff, and he's been catching up. And he loves all of it, man. And I'm like, I totally get why, but that's just not. Every night before I return the cab, I have to wash the cum off the back seat. Taxi driver, truly a work of cinema. Now I see the people who say, like, if you want to scare him in a fight, you gotta smile or you gotta laugh or some shit. No. What you do, you quietly pop a rhino pill. Because if you pull up to the fight with your shit like fucking erect, you know what I'm saying? They're scared. Now, if you're doing the wrong area, you're gonna get shot because like they're not taking the risk. But you shouldn't get into a fight in that area anyway. And it's better than doing nothing. Well, that's not true. If you know you're going to die, it's better than doing nothing. But also, in a situation where you know you're going to die with a rhino pill in your pocket, I mean, like, that's fire, bro. I don't know what else. She's been here the whole time, so might as well introduce her. This is B. She's a dog and she's asleep, but I need to record it in here, as this is somehow the quietest room in the house, and the other dog whines a lot, and he's great, but it's really bad to record a video. I have a confession to make. I enjoy Valorant, and like it feels awful to say, it really does. To pretty much any Riot property, and I didn't think I would have to make this confession until Project L. I refuse to call it 2XKO because that name is awful, but I do enjoy it. I apologize for my severe and continuous lapse in judgment, and I hope you can. I feel like the casting for the Borderlands movie is dog shit, right? Like, I don't think there's ever been a time period in which Kevin Hart really works as Roland. I mean, it should have been Michael B. Jordan. And then both Lilith and Tannis should not have looked like 60. They're great actors, don't get me wrong, but I feel like the ages just don't work. I just can't really name any other actors, or actress. Like, I know a lot of movies, but like, I can't tell you who acted in what, unless it's some like old famous actor or new really famous actor. Even though I do watch movies. But no, like I do watch like major movies, even if it's not like my normal watch. I still do, like, especially like major action films. That shit's sick. I love high production action movies. That shit's so dope. But like John Wick action, not like giant explosions. Not that there's anything wrong with giant explosions. I just really like seeing people beat another motherfucker's ass, you know what I mean? And like, even if there's guns involved, John Wick still beats the shit out of people repeatedly through that movie. And it's not the best movie like that, it's just the one that everyone knows. So, and Bullet Train is slept on. If you think Bullet Train is bad, you're just straight up wrong. That movie goes crazy. The finals is really good. Like, I knew it was like popped off during beta, and it sort of like fell out of relevance afterwards. But like, holy shit, it's so fucking good, bro. I was not expecting it. I think it had some hacker problem when it first like fully released, but it's fine now. And you can actually like earn cosmetics and shit. The gameplay loop is great. And I feel like for a free game, it's well done. The fuck. Monetization model. Holy shit, that took me way longer than it should have. But I think it's well done. I think it's really cool. I recommend it. I don't even really like shooters like that. I'm pretty bad at them. But it's fun, and you can destroy shit, which you cannot do very often. I really like destroyable environments. I like to literally bring houses down on people. That shit's so cool. Alright, well, I can't really think of anything else, so it's been real, it's been fun, hasn't been real fun, fuck you.
Split money on my own door. There's nobody else, so what am I waiting for?